And it's Vucevic. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Harrison in at the 1. And for Toronto, Bembry out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Arcidiacono in at the point. Greg, you played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey.
Somebody need to be wiped.
Hmm? Say what? Say what?
You see somewhere where it needs to be wiped?
That's what I'm looking for. No, I've wiped all areas. You might have some running down the side or something. I wiped all areas.
It calls it dirty.
Well, it is dirty. You ain't washing none of there, right?
We didn't clean it yesterday, huh?
Did we do it yesterday? I think we missed yesterday. Oh, we missed yesterday. That's why I jumped up tonight. Come do it because I know we missed yesterday.
You know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Harrison.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
And he goes in for the dunk.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And it's Beal in the corner. Fires it up. And he gets it to go from the corner.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
Here's Arcidiacono. Pass to Boucher. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Pass to Vucevic. Beal gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Harrison. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The Raptors have gone 2-3 here to start out the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by, and it's good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Harrison. 5 points in the game.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And the Raptors with the ball. The Pelicans make their last shot. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
Outside for Beal. Just 5 to shoot. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Beal's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
New Orleans making a switch here. Russell's checked in. And so it's Archie Diacono with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 5. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on D'Angelo Russell. Toronto shooting their first free throws of this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And here's Russell.
Did they tell you something with the news on it?
To the inside. And here's the fast break. The shot by Archie Diacono, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Drops in the tray.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Here's Harris, following the score by Rodney Hood. Outside for Beal. Clock at 6. Pass to Russell. The 3 ball. Pelicans keep it alive. Vucevic finds Johnson. Russell from long range, but they recover it. Vucevic to the pass to Russell. Down low, here's Johnson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second-chance buckets.
Here's Archie Diacono. Outside Hood. Vucevic with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. Outside for Beal. To the paint. There's the steal. Anunoby against Beal. Anunoby passes to Hood. And the pass to Baines. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Harris from the arc. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A 3rd would be a problem.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Here's Trent. Lets it fly. And so it's New Orleans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some off-season work.
Man, I picked a lot of people's brains, going into the summer.
Greg doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
The talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pelicans.
They've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
Aaron Baines out there with Diallo. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Trent in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Bembry the pass to Diallo. First shot, first basket. He held the blocks fast.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, it does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Bembry. Basket counts. Bembry's got his first 2 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Harrison passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
When Vucevic is rolling to the basket like that, there aren't many guys that are willing to get in his way to stop him.
Raptors trail by 8. And the Raptors call time here. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Harrison. Snatched away. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Here's Bembry. Here's Boucher. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Harrison. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now, here is Russell. He's tightly guarded. He kicks to Hayes. Here's Alexander Walker. Over to the wing. Hart the pass to Russell. From the arc. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Yeah, you know, Russell is so smooth. He's got deceptive length, which allows him to get those shots off behind the arc.
It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Here's Hart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Shoots the 3. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Trent.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Now, here is Russell. He has 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
Some changes for Toronto. Omari Spellman has come in for Diallo. OG Anunoby comes in for Rodney Hood. And it's Ryan Arcidiacono in for Bembry. Arcidiacono. No good. Shot missing. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Russell dishes to Adams. Russell looking it over. Back to Adams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
The first one falls. Bradley Beal's checked in for the Pelicans. Harrison comes in for Russell. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's Arcidiacono. Pass to Boucher. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Spellman the pass to Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. New Orleans leading by 9. Harrison kicks to Hart. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Harrison passes to Adams. Oh, that was terrific!
My goodness!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of...
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
And the Raptors call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Toronto making a change here. Baines is checked in. New Orleans making a switch here. .51 seconds left in the first half. And that one's good. Arcidiacono. Arcidiacono's got 6.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Adams trying to free himself up. Beal's shot is good.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for New Orleans. Raptors trailed by 14. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Trent. He's guarded by Russell. 6 on the shot clock. With the shot. Misses the jumper.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Bradley, a strong first half for you and the team. It looked like you guys really were ready to play. Was that something Coach emphasized?
Yeah, most definitely. We wanted to hit them first. We weren't going to check any temperatures, as he said, so we were not going to just let guys do what they want to do. We're going to come out and be the aggressor, and we did that.
Obviously have to maintain that in the second half.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Well, they're winning all the 50-50 offensive boards. The rebound goes up. Everybody goes to get it, but only one person's coming down with it. And that's the guy with the extra effort, and it's been them tonight. That's why it's a blowout, these second chance opportunities, and they made the most of them.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Hasn't been pretty anywhere for them, but I point to their weak inside defense more than anything else. They didn't protect the rim at all, and it's cost them, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pelicans leading by 14. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. We've got Hayes. He's out there with Robinson. D'Angelo Russell out there with Adams. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
But you're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Russell with it. 6 points for him. And that one is good. Russell's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part. Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's Harrison. Got a piece of it.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Pulls up from the corner. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Adams dishes to Hayes. Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Diallo. Oh!
Goodness. Mercy, mercy me.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Here's Arcidiacono. He's got 6, and the layup's good off the glass. Arcidiacono's got 8.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Harrison, and he dunks it down.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Hood, the pass to Diallo. Boucher with the ball. Adams defending. Boucher's shot is off.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Harrison, covered by Hood. Harrison pass to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Toronto calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Aaron Baines comes in for Chris Boucher. And Spellman subbed in for Shaq Diallo. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Archie Diacono. An easy 2 points on the layup. Archie Diacono's got 10.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Right side Beal. Here's Vucevic. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Good on the shot.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
The shot by Beal, no good. Raptors trailed by 18. Here's Hood. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Hood's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Out to Harris. Launches a three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Baines. OG Anunoby's checked in for Ryan Arcidiacono. Here's Harris. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the Pelicans miss again. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
And Toronto making a change here. Trent's checked in. Outside, Beal. To the middle. It's intercepted. Fast break, Toronto. Trent can't hit.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Raptors trail by 15. Baines passes to Bembry. The jump hook. Here's Trent. He's covered by Beal. Clock at 4. Second chance shot. Count the basket. Trent's got 7 points. So it's the Pelicans now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Now Beal. With 1 on the clock. Misses. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Anunoby, Aaron Baines out there with Bembry, and it's Trent in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
Raptors trail by 15. Here's Trent. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Check Diallo. He's checked in for the Raptors.
His second personal, first team.
Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star
No kidding.
last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Alexander Walker passes to Harris. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Diallo.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
And the Raptors with some changes. Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Baines. And it's Ryan Arcidiacono in for Bembry. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Harrison's checked in. From the inbound, Anunoby. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. New Orleans making a switch here. Russell's checked in. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. A 12-point game. Here's Harrison. That free throw good from Harrison. And so he makes both from the line. For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Trent. He's covered by Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pelicans leading by 12. Here's Harrison. No good there with the step-back J. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Yep, it counts. Trent's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's Harrison. Vucevic trying to get open. Add another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Diallo the pass to Trent. And here is Anunoby. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Here's Harrison, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto. He misses the free throw.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And Toronto making a change here. Bembry's checked in. Greg, we're seeing the game evolve. We're seeing more and more big men displaying perimeter skills. Do you like that, or is there a part of you that misses those days when it all played out inside the lane in a very condensed area?
Listen, Kev, I think the game has kind of evolved on from the impact that the bigs had on the interior, but not the impact that they're having on the game. The reality is the game just doesn't stand still. And now as a big, you've got to have far more versatility. You got to be able to play in space. And as a fan, I just find the game to be more appealing to watch with the freedom of movement, the flow, and more of the skill set being put on display.
I agree.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give them a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Trent. He's covered by Beal. Yes! And the foul. That one on Vucevic.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Ball stolen. 4-on-3 break. Here's Trent. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. And it's now only a 1-point New Orleans lead. New Orleans has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. 1:06 left to play in the final quarter. Now, here's Boucher. Here's Anunoby. Got it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's Harrison. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
All right, thank you, David.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 1. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Harrison's second for New Orleans.
Pelicans.
26 seconds left in the fourth. Now, here's Anunoby, covered by Hayes. With the teardrop, it counts.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays